When the weapons of mass destruction thing turned out not to be true, I expected the American people to rise up. Well, they didn't. Then, when the Abu Ghraib torture thing surfaced, and it was revealed that our government participated in rendition, a practice where we kidnap people and turn them over to regimes who specialize in torture, I was sure then the American people would be heard from. We stood mute. Then came the news that we jailed thousands of so-called terrorist suspects, locked them up without the right to a trial or even the right to confront their accusers. Certainly, we would never stand for that. We did. And now it's been discovered the executive branch has been conducting massive illegal domestic surveillance on its own citizens, you and me. And I at least consoled myself that finally, the American people will have had enough. Evidently, we haven't. In fact, if the people of this country have spoken the messages, we're okay with it all. Torture, warrantless search and seizures, illegal wiretappings, prison without a fair trial, or any trial, war on false pretenses. We as a citizenry are apparently not offended. There are no demonstrations on college campuses. In fact, there's no clear indication that young people even seem to notice. Well, Melissa Hughes noticed. Now, you might think, instead of withholding her taxes, she could have protested the old-fashioned way, made a placard and demonstrated at a presidential or vice presidential appearance. But we've lost the right to that as well. The Secret Service can now declare free speech zones to contain, control, and in effect, criminalize protest. Stop for a second and try to fathom that. At a presidential rally, parade, or appearance, if you have on a supportive t-shirt, you can be there. If you're wearing or carrying something in protest, you can be removed. This in the United States of America. This in the United States of America. Is Melissa Hughes the only one embarrassed? What I'm most sick and tired of is how every time today, it's the cloak of anti-terrorism. Stevenson also remarked, it's far easier to fight for principles than to live up to them. I know we are all afraid. But the Bill of Rights, we have to live up to that. We simply must. That's all Melissa Hughes was trying to say. She was speaking for you. I would ask you now to go back to that room and speak for her.
all the time because he predicted it. Remember I was telling you that if they cannot smear Ron Paul and defeat him honestly at Iowa, they will try and steal it? Okay? We are just now getting word that the Iowa GOP leadership has decided, because of the potential of disruption at next week's caucuses, the GOP is going to move the vote tabulation to a secret, undisclosed location. The caucuses are supposed to be counted right there where everybody can witness it. Oh, no, 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 no. We have an email that's saying bad people are coming to disrupt the caucuses. Probably the GOP leadership kid posted them. So they gin up this whole thing about, oh, they're going to be disruptions, so we have to move the tabulation to a secret, undisclosed location. That's not the way the system is supposed to work. There are no secret votes in a republic, in a democracy. There are secret votes only in dictatorships. They're getting ready to steal Iowa from Ron Paul. That's the only explanation here. He is so far ahead in the polls. CNN has him over 50%. He has more support than all the other GOP candidates combined. But Israel does not want Ron Paul in the running. The Federal Reserve does not want Ron Paul in the running. These are soulless people with no conscience and no sense of civil responsibility. They're going to steal it from him. So if they have their little secret tabulation location, and there's a surprise come from behind victory for Newt Gingrich, we're all going to know what happened. It was another vote theft. And at that point, with the election system is that badly compromised, I think Claire Wolfe is right. It's time to start shooting the bastards, because nothing else is going to work.